Previously on All Africa.
Welcome to episode 5 of March 2010 All Africa Poker Tournament. We're here at the wonderful Pigs Peak Casino Hotel and Resort in the Kingdom of Swaziland with me, Caitlin Fox.
Thank you, Dave. Let's get straight to the action. And straight into our chip count at our feature table, we've got tournament leader Miguel Milero, Conrad Kutzer, and none other than our very own David Daddick in number 3.
Well, that is a sight for sore eyes if there ever was. David Daddick has made the feature table with a few chips in hand. There's the chip count of the main tournament leaders. Out in front, Miguel Milero. Up there, DeRose, Rahme, Kramer, Kutzer, Sisu. They're all here, as well as the bald-headed David Daddick.
Straight into the action at our feature table. The blinds are now 7,000 and 14,000.
You'll make something.
You have 2 flush.
Very hard to miss against me.
14,000, Miguel.
Right, so Miguel Milero will look down at Jack 9 of spades here, let go. And it's around to my good friend, the mayor of Mayfair, Joe Boy Jr.
Raise.
He announces raise.
Quite a few chips in front of him. I think he has lost a bit since yesterday.
Well, I did sit with him for quite some time. He actually suffered a terrible beat last night. His ace-king was beat by Queen 9. And he came to this feature table desperately short, but he's made a major recovery from what was a very, very short stack, and he's been moving in aggressively, and he's raising here again. Will he pick up an opponent here in Gilbert Basilio?
Thinking about it.
See, the pot is already up to 63,000. We're on day 3 of the tournament. David Daddick has made day 3.
How does that make you feel, Dave?
In retrospect, Caitlin, it made me feel quite wonderful to be there, to be honest with you. Most of the time I was just quite surprised.
2 players.
But at the same time happy, yes. Anyway, so it's Basilio v Rahme. The board reads 10 Jack 6, so they both check it. The deuce on the turn. Will either party elect to have a little stab at this pot here?
Check, Joe.
Basilio will check it, and now Rahme
24,000, Gilbert.
has elected to make a bet. He thinks Basilio's got none of this, so 24,000 is the bet.
Quite a large percentage of his stack as well. Is that a big risk for him to take?
Well, I think he's pretty much read Basilio for missing, so you know, if Basilio comes back at him, he's left himself with at least 80 to 90,000 there to proceed in the tournament. So if Basilio comes back with a big bet, he's, I'm sure, prepared to give it up. But he gets the right result. Basilio lets go, and there's Rahme with 108,000 chips to the stack. So that will be a nice start to the morning of day 3 for Joe Boy Jr.
Kodak moment.
It's the 3rd day of the All Africa Poker Tournament, March 2010. It's the ultimate day. It's the day we crown the champion. And David Daddick is at your feature table.
That he is. Big news for the poker world. We've also got a lot of other big names at the table with you though, Dave. We've got Neville Eva, Joe Boy Rahme. We've also got the chip leader for the tournament at the moment, who is Miguel Milero.
Well, I like to call him Miguel Millionero. He's been crushing them left and right. He's over 700,000 chips. It's unbelievable stuff, and I hope I can take a few off him.
Well, let's go and see how you do, Dave.
And as we proceed in the action, we've got a few new arrivals at the feature table.
Our favourite Everton supporter just joined the table. At least he's got a better looking hat today.
Andre Riedes is here. There's also Tony Soprano, cigar smoking. Dion Anthony's arrived, who, as you've seen in previous episodes, been taking no prisoners so far. And also Paul Spicer's arrived.
Away. 40,000, Andre.
So Gilbert Basilio announces a 40,000 raise with ace-3 of hearts. And he's got...
Didn't they see it the first?
Well, he hasn't got the Everton cap, but he's certainly got the Everton shirt on. And I think that might actually be an Everton cap as well, just a different style.
I'm all in.
Raise all in.
Well, Andre Reeders has taken the aggressive approach and he's announced he's all in with 2 red snowmen.
And the red lights are blazing.
The red action is prevalent.
130,000 exactly.
And he's got a lot of players behind him.
Yeah, just the 90,000 raise.
Good sir, let's go. Dadik, he'll let go very stylishly.
Away. 90 more, Miguel.
Now, Miguel, another 90,000 chips. These pot sizes are mammoth.
He does have a lot of chips in front of them. Will that make it easier for him to call?
I think that with his stack, he might be inclined to, but I think he also realizes that ace-3 is well behind you. At best for him, he'll have 1 overcard to whatever Reeders has got. But I think the one concern he's really worried about is being dominated with an ace-king or ace-queen like hand, where then suddenly he has to find only the 3. So if he's up against a pair, which is, he's in trouble. If he's up against a bigger ace, he's in trouble. So in both situations, his hand is very weak.
90,000.
He's just asked the dealer what's in the pot. Mark Khosa, our dealer, said, I can't tell you, which is quite correct. You can't ask the dealer for the amount in the pot. You can ask him to spread the pot and have a count for yourself, but you can't ask a dealer to give you a count.
Why is that, Dave? You don't really know.
You're the dealer, Caitlin. You used to be a dealer. You tell us.
Because you must pay attention for yourself.
That's
not
right.
the dealer's responsibility.
Not the dealer's responsibility. So Gilbert Basilio has been asked the ultimate question here. It's a big pot. If he does call, it'll be up around 300,000. Does he want to double up a player at this feature table? Not a good situation. But most of all, he doesn't like his hand altogether, I don't think. But he looks like he doesn't want to let go too easily. He's inclined. He's thinking about it seriously.
Talking about Mark, our dealer, this is actually his last All Africa Poker Tournament.
Thank God. The man is Mimi's devil's daughter brother, I'd say. They base software bad beats on Mark's dealing.
300.
What's the reason for that, Caitlin?
He's actually moving overseas. He's going to work for a company in Gibraltar.
Still dealing?
Cool.
Or is he suddenly found a...
No, he's actually getting a career.
All the better for the rest of us. Anyway, so Basilio's made a relatively loose call.
Hold up.
Ace-3 against 8, so he'll be looking for a hardboard or definitely an ace.
Reeder looking very nervous of that call.
Reeder out of his chair.
Hold up, snowman.
Holding up snowman, he's asking in his Everton best. And he will not only hold up, he'll spike an 8. So that pretty much seals the deal. You can see it's a 98 to 2%, and that'll kill it on the turn. It's game over. 3 8s for Reeder.
And a massive pot.
He'll high five all the Bloemfontein crew.
Thanks, boys.
Okay, sir.
I was going to shove him with 2-7.
That was competitor we saw a lot of in previous episode. Najo, he's all in for his life, and he's picking on the worst opponent in history.
Ray Rahme very strong with pocket tens, counting out some chips from his enormous chip stack in front of him.
Yeah, Najo fortunately does have a coin flip. He's got 2 overs to the pair, so he'll want to be a bit of paint out there, and that is the opposite of paint. 5 deuce 6.
So things not looking great for Najo at the moment. He's got 2 more cards to come. 6 on the turn won't help. Now it's down to the river. And a 6 on the river is no help. Raymond Rahme takes down another pot, and another player exits the tournament in 21st position. So we're definitely getting down to the nitty-gritty here.